Amazing tour. Have been to SG a few times already and yet it showed me a different side I did not know. Andros did a very good job as a game master. Discovered new things around Chinatown town, its history and culture. Highly recommended. The Chinatown Murders game tour was super fun. We explored the colorful history of Chinatown while picking our brains and having fun. The game master and guide was very helpful and informative even though there were COVID restrictions around Chinatown. Thank you for the amazing experience. Our guide Kenneth was the best. The game wasn't as complicated and as we thought it would be, but Kenneth managed to make it very exciting with his stories and sharings of Chinatown's history. He's also very good with the way he interweaves the puzzles to the larger murder story. We played with really fun experience learning more about Chinatown and at the same time solving puzzles. However, the puzzles are quite easy but still enjoyed it. It was an interesting game to get to know about Chinatown. The guide Varen was very knowledgeable and entertaining. This time the accommodation is near Chinatown. To be honest, it is better to have a guide to introduce it than to look at the flowers by yourself. This activity is very unique, and it can be more integrated into the guide when it is combined with the game to solve puzzles. On the day we divided into 2 groups of competitions. It is very interesting to welcome those who go. Great experience. Interesting puzzles and informative walk through Chinatown. Suitable for children too. Very well thought out map and puzzles. Good fun with friends. Would recommend to bring a cap, shades and water. Veronica was our guide and her energy and guidance was lovely. My favorite part was the lizards all kept hidden away, winking face emoji. Fun and interesting activity, enjoyed myself. At the same time I get to learn about the history of Singapore while playing the game. So fun. The guide was knowledgeable. My family enjoyed the games and the bonding this session offered. Great experience, my friends and I really enjoyed ourselves. The tour guide was engaging, the heritage walk was immersive, and the puzzle solving was fun. Only qualm is that the price is a little on the high side. We enjoyed the tour greatly and learned something new about Chinatown and stories of people who used to live there. The guide was very engaging as well and the puzzles were fun to solve. We used the SRV to offset some of the tour cost, if not it's actually quite expensive at $50. While we were walking through Chinatown in search of evidence to find the murderer, Elaine our guide shared with us the story of Bobby who stayed in the Chinatown back in 70s. Elaine narrates very well the story of people staying in Chinatown which led us to find evidence. We found the murderer well within the time limit but he got away. The puzzles given are good for solving as a team. Good way to learn the history of Chinatown through storytelling. Fun way of getting to know Chinatown. Made friends with a tourist who joined our group. She was such a gem to us as she was really good at cracking the codes. Would have enjoyed the activity if not for the rainy weather. Puzzles have a good mix of easy and challenging ones, so the kid get to participate as well. I had a great time for this murder game. Our guide Kenneth was very knowledgeable and also helpful to us. Also be reminded to adhere to social distancing rules. The game is also very fun and well thought out. While solving the murder we also got to learn more about Chinatown's heritage and history which is actually kind of linked to the game hence why I think it's exciting and fun. Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves cracking our brains solving the puzzles. The tour was made more enjoyable by our tour guide Andros. Very entertaining and humorous guy. Though we are Singaporeans, we knew very little about the history of Chinatown.